Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka Bish from DPS Lamachor. As in the previous session, we have discussed about the third case of accounting treatment of bills of exchange, which was regarding negotiation of bill, where we have studied the two modes of negotiation. First was negotiation by delivery and second was negotiation by endorsement. So today in this session, we'll be continuing with the fourth case of accounting treatment of bills of exchange, which is when bill is sent to the bank for collection. See, as we have already studied this case where the bill is discounted from bank, which means the drawer discounts the bill from bank, or we can say he encashes the bill from bank and the bank charges some amount which is known as discounting charges to the drawer. So here in this case, we can say instead of discounting the bill is sent to the bank with the instruction to keep the bill till the date of maturity and collect the amount of the bill on that day, or we can say collect the amount of the bill on due date. So here in such case, the bank will not credit the customer's account until and unless it realizes the amount of bill. So basically in this case, the bank keeps the bill with itself till the date of maturity, and when the amount of bill is collected, this amount is credited to customer's account. Now we will study the accounting treatment under this case. So when the bill are sent to the bank for collection, the sender of the bill opens a new account in its book named Bill Sent for Collection account. This account is a personal account, which means it is debited when the bills are sent for collection to the bank and is credited when the actual amount of the bill is realized by the bank. So for this, following entries will be passed for the transactions. First transaction is when bill is sent for collection. So entry for this transaction will be bill sent for collection account debit. As we know, this account is a personal account, so it will be debited when it is sent for collection to bills receivable account. Narration will be bills receivable sent to the bank for collection. Second transaction is on the due date when the intimation of actual realization of the bill is received. So in this transaction, amount is received from the bank. So here entry will be bank account debit to bill sent for collection. As bill sent for collection account is a personal account, so it will be credited when the actual amount of bill is received. Narration will be bill collected by bank. So these are the two entries which will be passed in the case when bill is sent to the bank for collection. Now here is the practical question based on the fourth case where bill is sent to the bank for collection. Question is, on 1st October 2016, X sells goods to Y for rupees 8,000. On that date, Y accepted a bill drawn upon him by X at 2 months for rupees 8,000. X retains the bill till the due date and on the due date sends the bill to the banker for collection. In due course, X receives the information from the bank that the bill has been duly met. We are required to pass necessary journal entries in the books of X and Y. So according to the question, in the year 2016 on 1st October, X sells goods to Y, which means X is a drawer and Y is a drawing. And he sells the good for rupees 8,000. Then on the same date, Y accepted a bill which was drawn by X for the duration of 2 months. X retains the bill with him till the due date, and on the due date it sends the bill to the bank for collection. And after that, X receives information that it has received the amount collected by bank. Now, we'll solve this question by preparing the journal of X. X, who is a drawer. So first transaction will be based on selling the goods to the drawee. So entry for this will be, as X sells goods to Y, journal entry for this transaction will be Y account debit to sales account. Date is 2016 1st October. Narration for this transaction will be goods sold to Y and the amount is 8,000. Next entry will be based on acceptance. Y has accepted a bill. So entry for acceptance will be bills receivable account debit to Y account. Date will be same on 1st October. Narration for this transaction will be acceptance received from Y for the amount 8,000. Now the third entry will be based on the condition when the bill is sent to the bank for collection on due date. So first we will calculate the due date, as the bill was drawn on 1st October and the duration of bill was 2 months. So the end of the duration of bill will be on 1st October to 1st November, 1st November to 1st December. 1st December will be the end of the duration of 2 months. So by adding 3 days of grace, the bill will fall due on 4th December 2016. And the entry for bills sent to the bank for collection will be bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable account. As bill sent for collection account is a personal account, so it will be debited when it is sent to the bank for collection. Narration for this entry will be bill sent to bank for collection. Amount is 8,000. Now, according to the question, X received the information from the bank that the bill has been duly met on the due date. So here, due date will be 4th December and the amount has been collected by bank and it has been credited to drawer's account. So entry for this transaction will be bank account debit to bill sent for collection. As this account is a personal account, so it will be credited when the actual amount of bill is received by bank. So here narration will be amount of bill collected by bank 8,000. So these are the entries which are to be recorded in the books of drawer. So now we will prepare the journal of Y, who is a drawee. Now, first transaction will be based on selling of goods to Y. If X is selling goods to Y, this means Y has purchased the goods from X. So journal entry for this transaction will be purchases account debit to X account. Narration is goods purchased from X on the date 1st October, and the goods has been purchased for the amount 8,000. Now according to the question, on the same date Y accepted a bill. So here acceptance has been given by Y to X on the same date. Date will be same on 1st October. Entry for acceptance given will be X account debit to bills payable account. Narration will be acceptance given to X for the amount 8,000. Now the last entry will be based on amount of bill paid by Y to X on the due date. Due date is on 4th of December. Entry for this transaction will be bills payable account debit to bank account. Narration will be amount of bill paid to X. Amount of bill is 8,000. So these are the entries which will be passed in the journal of Y. So this is how question based on the fourth case where bill is sent to the bank for collection is solved. So now we will discuss a new topic which is retiring a bill under rebate. Where retiring means, see, sometimes the drawee of the bill makes the payment of the bill before its due date. It is called retiring of a bill. So retiring means when the drawee makes the payment of the bill before its due date. It is known as retiring of bill. And when the drawer, or we can say when the holder of the bill in such case allows a discount to the drawee, it is known as rebate. So rebate is when holder of the bill allows a discount to the drawee for making payment of bill before due date. So rebate means when the drawer allows the discount to the drawee for making the payment of the bill before due date. Such rebate is calculated at the specified rate per annum for the period when the payment is made too early. So here rebate is a gain to the party who is making the payment, and it is an expense to the party who is receiving the payment. So payment is made by drawee. So drawee is for drawee, rebate is a gain, and payment is received by drawer. So rebate is an expense to the drawer. Now we will learn the accounting treatment under the case retiring a bill under rebate. So transaction is if Y retires his acceptance before due date. So for this transaction, the journal entry which will be passed in the books of X will be bank account debit, rebate account debit to bills receivable. As X is receiving the amount in advance, so bank account will be debited. For the amount received in advance, X allows a discount to the drawee, which is known as rebate. Rebate is an expense for drawer. So expenses are always debited according to the rule of nominal account to bills receivable. Narration will be amount received before due date and rebate allowed. A journal entry for this transaction in the books of Y will be bills payable account debit to bank account to rebate account. So here, as Y is making the payment of the bill, so bills payable will be debited to bank account to rebate on bill account. Rebate on bill account is credited because this is a income, or we can say this is a gain for drawing. Gain are always credited according to the rule of nominal account. The narration for this transaction will be amount of bill paid before due date and rebate received. So this will be the entry which will be passed under the case retiring a bill under rebate. So in this session we have learned the fourth case of accounting treatment of bills of exchange, which was the bill sent to the bank for collection and also retiring a bill under rebate. So in the next session, we'll solve the practical question based on this topic. That's all for today. Thank you.